The truth is, I love YouTube, I love making video content, but you know what I love a million times more? Being Lucie. Hey everyone, it's Lucie Fink. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here and you haven't yet subscribed, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below. And if you are an OG Fink Fam follower, welcome back. It's so great to have you. This is where it all started. I have lipstick on, so I'm not gonna kiss that. Over the past few months, I've become very interested in and very invested in educational offerings. I love the act of teaching people how I do what I do and helping other aspiring content creators become full-time content creators. I've already done a lot of private one-on-one coaching and consulting sessions where I help people build their YouTube channels, get started from scratch or from wherever they're at, help them come up with series ideas, teach them everything I know about production, shooting, editing, uploading, SEO optimization, all the good stuff that goes into growing a YouTube channel. So just wanted to point that out for anyone here who is interested in maybe more of a private one-on-one coaching and consulting service. I offer that. Today's video is all about how I grew my YouTube channel by over 100,000 subscribers in a year. I just recently went to the analytics on the back end of my YouTube channel, and as you can see, in the past 365 days, my channel has grown by over 100,000 subscribers. So how did I do this? So number one, SEO, or search engine optimization. Understanding the fact that anytime I go to upload a YouTube video, I'm essentially tagging this video with words and tidbits of information that is telling YouTube what this video is about. And those bits of information that I give YouTube, that's the only way YouTube knows what my video is about, and that's the only way YouTube knows who to serve it to so that it can help the video get more views. You don't want to just upload a video to the number of subscribers that you have and hope that all of the views come from your subscribers. You actually want a large number of your views to come from people who are not following your channel already, and that's how you are introduced to new eyeballs and new people. So when it comes to SEO, there's the title of the video, there's the description box, and then there are also those keywords that you tag the video with on the back end of YouTube. All of these work in conjunction to tell YouTube what your video is about and to help serve it to the appropriate audience. One of the things that has really been life-changing for me when it comes to YouTube is doing this SEO research before I pick up the camera to shoot a video. So a lot of people try to do this backwards. They think about what videos they find interesting, what they want to make a video about, and then they figure out how to SEO optimize it on the back end to help it perform best. The thing is though, if you do that SEO searching before you shoot a video, you're already optimizing your chances that your video is going to perform better. And I'm not saying you have to completely shift your content to fit the SEO, but here's a perfect example. If you are a fashion blogger or a fashion vlogger and you want to make a video about styles and your favorite styles in a certain time of the year, say you're trying to decide between fall outfit ideas or winter outfit ideas. One of the best things to do is just go onto Google. Actually, like, Google owns YouTube, so a lot of the search engines overlap. Go onto Google and type in both search terms: fall outfit ideas, winter outfit ideas. As soon as you press enter, you'll see a number coming up showing how many items show up in that search. So just from that one search, you can see that millions and millions more people are searching for fall outfit ideas as opposed to winter outfit ideas. So now when you're deciding when should I make this video, should it be in the fall or winter, you can choose fall because you know more people are gonna search that and it's gonna help your video appear in more searches. There are also other softwares that can help you figure out SEO numbers directly on YouTube, because the truth is Google is not the same thing as YouTube. Some of these are free, some you have to pay for. In my private coaching and consulting services, I walk you through my favorite one and I teach you how I use it. It's pretty incredible. It gives each of your videos an SEO score out of 100, so you know before you go live if your video has a chance of performing well or if it's likely gonna perform poorly. When it comes to SEO, you wanna make sure that what you're titling your video is actually something that people are searching for. So if you're making a how-to video, you do wanna make sure that the title is pretty much exactly what people are searching for. How to tie a tie, how to change the oil on your car. You don't want to make it called changing the oil on my car or tying a tie. Even though it still has little bits of the SEO in there, the more SEO search terms that you get in that title, the more likely your video is to be served to people. Same thing with the description box. So I used to completely neglect this box. I used to write in it something like This video is about growing YouTube views. Enjoy, follow me on Instagram at Lucie Fink. My description boxes were short, they did not have a lot of information, and they basically were not helping my video at all when it comes to SEO. What you want to make sure your description box contains is all of the SEO search terms that people might be searching in relation to your video. So for instance, for this video, I'm gonna make sure that in the description box, I have phrases within sentences that are like growing a YouTube channel, becoming a YouTuber, how to grow on YouTube, how to gain subscribers. I'm gonna make sure that I write out all these phrases that people might be searching and that they're all visible in my YouTube description box. And last up are the keywords or the tags that you add. These are basically words or phrases where you're basically telling YouTube all the various iterations that people might be searching where you want your video to show up in. It's important here to think about every version of a phrase. So for instance, when I did my plant propagation wall video, the tags said things like DIY plant wall, DIY home decor, plant wall, at-home plant wall, at-home planter, plant propagation station, water plant propagation, glass test tube, DIY. Every version that could possibly be searched, of course, up to 500 characters, because that's all you have, is necessary to include in those tags. And really optimizing your video on the back end so that YouTube knows what it's about and YouTube knows all of the keywords that you've tagged it as, so anyone searching for something similar can see this video in their up next bar. There's so much deeper that I could go on SEO, and I really think that the backend tool that I use is really great. So if anyone's interested in that, send me an email. The second thing I did was diversified my content. It's really easy to try to identify a niche and say that you need to stay in that niche because that's the best way to grow. And here's a hot take. I don't know how many people are gonna agree with this, but I actually think diverting from your niche every so often is a really great way to gather new eyeballs. Perfect example of this would be on my channel. I created a lot of lifestyle, vlog style content, and then one day I decided to post a dance tutorial. I was not a dance channel. I'm also not a dancer. I just did a dance video with a choreographer. I thought it was fun, so I uploaded it to my channel, and it is the most viewed video on my channel to date. It currently has about 10 million views, and it has brought me so many new subscribers. And as soon as I posted that video and I saw that it performed well, I realized that I should probably make more dance videos. Even though I'm not a dance channel and that's not my standard content, I just sort of started branching out and creating content in this other area that seemed to be performing well. And pretty much all of my dance videos are my top performing videos on my channel. Here's the thing now, if I wanted to just grow my channel really quickly and hit 1 million subscribers, I probably should convert my channel to a dance channel. But I don't want to do that because that's not really my passion or interest. That was just kind of a fun side project. So I'm not going to completely convert my channel to a dance channel, but that being said, I am going to continue to upload dance content every so often. And if I had never uploaded that first dance video just because it didn't fit in with my lifestyle niche, I probably would not be where I am today with my channel. So keep in mind, you don't necessarily have to stick to a very rigid niche. Even a video like this, where now I'm creating a little bit of content about my job and my business and content creation, this isn't really in my niche either. And the truth is, this video is likely gonna perform a little bit worse than the normal content on my channel because most people are not here for this type of content. But I do think it's important to just create content that is relevant to your life, that speaks to where you are in the moment, and that's the stuff you're really interested in because you just never know what's gonna stick. You never know what's gonna bring you that whole new audience. The third way that I've seen success with growing my YouTube channel has been through adding call to actions or CTAs at the start and end of every video. So you might remember, but I'm just gonna rewind here and show you what I said at the start of this video. If you're new here and you haven't yet subscribed, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below, and you will hear me say that again at the end of this video. This one kind of seems obvious, but you really don't realize how many more people hit that thumbs up button or hit that subscribe button just because you've called it to their attention. I even find myself doing this when I'm watching other creators' videos. There are loads of times when I'm watching a video and I'm loving it, but I just don't think to give it a thumbs up. It just doesn't cross my mind. But then the moment they say, if you're liking this video, give it a thumbs up, I think, oh wow, I am liking the video, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up because I've just remembered. So call out in your content. If you're liking this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to call out in the beginning and end. If you're new to my channel or if you're old and you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Tell them what subscribing does. It helps keep them abreast of new videos. Every time you have a new video, it will show up on their homepage. So before we move on to the fourth tip, give this video a thumbs up if you're liking it. The fourth way I've grown my channel is by uploading regularly. Consistency. This is nothing new. This is what you will hear from any successful YouTuber. You cannot grow a YouTube channel without being consistent. I upload every single Friday. There have only been a couple of times when I've taken time off, and it's okay to take time off. I took the entire month of January 2021 off from YouTube, but I made it very clear at the end of December that I was posting around Christmas and then taking a month off, and then I came back in at the end of January/early February, and I was back. And it's okay. It's okay to take time off. It's okay to reset. I actually think it's great. When I took time off, it was a great time to just like reset my mind, figure out what I wanted to create content about, and just reinvigorate my creativity spark. So it's okay to do that. But once you are in that groove, do not stop, remain consistent, and make sure you're uploading weekly or every other week. The next thing I want to talk about is avoiding burnout. I have read far too many articles talking about YouTubers and talking about this epidemic amongst YouTubers. It's kind of like a known thing that a lot of really, really big, really successful YouTubers are just miserable. And the reason that they give for this is doing YouTube as a full-time job can definitely be draining in more ways than one. Emotionally, there can be this heavy burden of always trying to make your new content outperform the last piece of content you uploaded. You can get to a point where you're sort of living your life through metrics, through views and likes and comments, and you're really internalizing everyone's feedback about you and the way you look and the way you talk. And a lot of these YouTubers are working against trends. So they're trying to upload videos that are really relevant to the moment to go viral and get as many views as they can and just blow up. So for anyone out there who wants to do YouTube full time, you want to make this into a career, my tip is do not get to a place where YouTube is your life. The truth is, I love YouTube. I love making video content, but you know what I love a million times more? Being Lucie, being a human. Living my life, being married, having friends, having family, taking care of my plants. I love all of you so much, but I also love myself and my normal life more than I love my life on the internet. So I'm not gonna completely burn myself out just for the internet. You know, I think in order to have a sustainable business on YouTube, you need to make sure that you're in the right mindset, making video content for the right reasons. That you're not chasing views and likes, you don't really care too much about how your last video performed, you're just creating content for the art form and because you love telling stories and connecting with people. Once you get into that mindset, your content is gonna flow a lot easier. You're not gonna put as much pressure on your channel and your growth and your views. You're gonna just start to enjoy the process more of being a content creator and speaking from the heart. One way that I've combated this burnout is, first of all, I'm never making videos that are based on a trend of the moment. If you scroll back on my video content, pretty much all of my video content is what I like to call evergreen content. Meaning if you watch this video today, or if you watched this video 5 years ago or 50 years in the future, it will probably still be relevant and interesting. I'm not trying to create videos that are based on, viral trends of the minute or things that in a week will no longer be relevant. Some people, more news-related channels or pop culture channels have to do that. But with a niche like lifestyle, you can just create content about whatever's interesting to you at that moment in your life, and it will probably be interesting to someone else in 5 or 10 years down the line. Another way that doing this has helped me avoid burnout is that I don't have to be shooting a video in a week and having it go up that same week. Living in that cycle of I need to get this video shot and edited before the end of the week or else I'm not gonna be able to remain consistent, that is a nightmare. The best way to live, I believe, for a sustainable long-term YouTube channel is to be 3 to 4 weeks ahead of your content at any given time. So I'm shooting this video today on March 16th, and let's see what day it is when this video goes live. Kind of in the same world, but a little bit different. Another way that I've been able to grow my channel is by not obsessing over the views. Not every video is going to go viral. Actually, most of your videos are not gonna go viral. I would say that the meat and potatoes of your content, like the bulk of your channel, is going to perform probably pretty average. Some videos are gonna do really well. Some videos are probably gonna tank and end with way fewer views than most of your other videos. But the good news about YouTube is remembering that all of this content has a really long shelf life. It's not really like Instagram where when you upload a piece of content, 24 hours later, it's pretty much done getting views and likes. On YouTube, your content can resurface and recirculate at any given time, especially if you go back to those older videos and you re-optimize them with new titles, new description boxes, and new tags. Your content can be popped into an algorithm months after you upload it, or even years later. And sometimes the only way that you'll know this is happening is that you'll start to get a lot of comments on a particular old video. You'll see it in your notifications section and you'll think, wow, this video is now gaining traction years after I uploaded it. And the reason I tell you not to be discouraged by low views is because a lot of your videos, especially your earliest videos, are going to get a low number of views. And I feel pretty confident saying that because there are very few people who upload videos to a new empty channel and just blow up and go viral. So I think many people watching this probably have videos live already that have not performed well. And I'm telling you, if you look at that and then you stop creating content because you've been discouraged by the low views, your channel will not go anywhere. But if you keep uploading and you keep remaining consistent despite low views, you will have a chance of going somewhere. And it's just the chance. That's just what we need. It's just a chance. And my last tip for growing a YouTube channel is engaging with your community. Remember that YouTube is not just a one-sided conversation where you are speaking at your audience and then disappearing. You need to be present in the comments, responding to people's questions, posting on the community tab whenever you go live to let your followers know that a new video is live, and also posting on all of your other social media platforms to drive people to that YouTube video. I think a lot of times people who have an Instagram following just assume that their Instagram audience and their YouTube audience is the exact same, when really there is often not a lot of overlap and there are totally two separate audiences. I have not always just managed my own YouTube channel. I have come from the more traditional media company route. I started my career at Refinery 29. I started working for their YouTube channel back in 2015. I helped grow their channel from around 100,000 subscribers to over 2 million subscribers in the 4 years that I worked there. And ever since I've gone off on my own channel has seemed to take on a mind of its own and just grow. So I feel like I have a lot of information about the technical back-end aspects of YouTube as well as the more fun front-end, creator-friendly aspects of YouTube. Today, YouTube is a major pillar of my media company, Lucie Fink Media. It's one of the main ways that I bring in revenue, both through the back-end ad revenue that YouTube provides, as well as sponsors that sponsor my videos and pay me per project. And I just have always been the kind of person who feels like this world of content creation and creativity is wide open and ready for new people. I do not believe it's fully saturated. I don't believe there's no chance of anyone new blowing up on YouTube or Instagram in the coming weeks, months, or years. I think, in fact, there will be lots of new people that blow up and emerge over time. So maybe that could be you. If you're out there and you still haven't even started your channel yet, there is plenty of time. Don't listen to the people that say you've passed the window. For anyone who does want to create YouTube videos full-time and be able to monetize their channel through ad revenue, you do need to join the YouTube Partner Program. In order to get in, you have to meet the requirements, which include 1,000 subscribers on your channel and at least 4,000 valid public watch hours in the past 12 months. If anyone out there saw this video and is interested in working in a more personal, one-on-one way, once again, I do offer private coaching and consulting services for people who want to build and grow a YouTube channel. I actually have a really cool 6-week custom offer where we can work together weekly over video call and we can dive deeply into your channels and I can help you flesh out a plan and help you get that channel to where you want it to be. I hope you found this video helpful. It has been such an incredible journey to watch my channel grow over the past couple of years. I am so excited that we are so close to 300,000 subscribers, although I know that YouTube doesn't give any more awards or plaques until I think it's 1 million. So we do have a little ways to go, but the truth is I'm loving this experience. I just love showing up and making video content, both for you and for myself. I'm really excited that I'm gonna have this video content in my future that I can look back on. Already at age 28, I love looking back at baby videos of me, so I can't imagine when I am, 50 or 60, being able to look back at these videos from my early 20s and early 30s. It's going to be really, really interesting and an incredible thing to have. Thank you for coming back to my channel, and as I promised I'd say earlier, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, whether you're new or old. As always, give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it, and if you haven't already, click that thumbs up from earlier in the video, and drop a comment down below to let me know what other types of videos in this vein you want to see more content about. I'm really interested in creating content for aspiring content creators, sharing content all about my business and how I create content content and how I shoot videos, so let me know what else you want to see. Thank you for coming back to my channel, and I will see you next time right here in my New York City apartment. Bye.